next adventure. So I just drove 4 hours to get here. I'm in Hartley Bay right now. This is a French River Provincial Park, and I am going to do the Voyageur channel. I don't have to be too picky for a campsite right now. I just want to get somewhere, get set up, set up my tarp and my tent probably, and that way I can keep all my stuff dry. That's the main thing right now. Just coming around the corner here, I'll show you the storm. There's the first site I'm coming by, and it looks decent from the water. I'm gonna go check it out. I spotted the first wildlife right on this island here. This little guy. Oh. Looks like I made a little friend here. He just landed on my shoulder. He looks pretty fresh. I think he just came out this morning, maybe. Almost worked. Forgot to fly. Let's see if that works. So I'm in the middle of setting up my tarp here, and yeah, I think I might need it. The forecast also called for rain overnight, but just want to show you my little ropes, my paracords. This is the way. Hear that? I better hurry up. A little bit of wind kicking in. See the way this is coiled up? This will never tangle. I can take this off and watch. I can toss this over there. No knots, and unless I toss it right in a tree or something, that would suck. It happens, but for the most part, I'm okay. My ropes. There. This storm is pretty much past. My time lapse going right here, but I'm pretty sure it's that all night it's supposed to rain too, and it seems to be coming all from that direction over there. But we'll see. Beautiful quiet night. It's about 7 p.m. right now. I'm gonna make some dinner soon. So, French River Provincial Park. I didn't paddle very far today. I had a late start. I drove 4 hours from where I came from, and the last hour and a half or so I kind of dodged a couple of storms. I hit a couple, had some rain. As far as I know, it's supposed to rain a little bit overnight. I'm all ready for it. I'm set up. Just making dinner right now. Probably do a little bit of fishing after. not too bad for a first day. Just a short 5-kilometer paddle, and look what a view. I didn't get hit by any rain yet, other than while driving. Tomorrow's supposed to be a beautiful day. No fish today, but I retreated into my tent, and there's a lot of mosquitoes. Every time I open the zipper, there's about 25 of them coming in. I'll show you how many there is here. It won't take long for there to be a lot of them. I hope you can see that. I think you can. Oh yeah, you can see. There's a lot of mosquitoes, and they're hungry. They're greedy little buggers. Alright, well, I'm off to bed, so good night. Beautiful sunny morning so far. It's about 8:30. So just pushed off about 15 minutes ago. Just a little breeze, just enough to keep the bugs away. This point right here is where I turn west, so I'm going in that way. Making pretty good progress so far. I think I've only been on the water for about an hour. I just passed the main cluster of cottages and all that, so I think I'm still gonna pass one or two, but there was just a whole bunch all together and they were working on them, so lots of construction noise and just things you don't want in the backcountry when you're camping, you know. This one nice and quiet. Just the birds. So this is actually a campsite here on the right side. So we'll go check it out. Maybe have something to eat. A little snack, some water. I went to the small island instead because the big island, the spot where I was gonna land, it's hidden right behind the small island, and I like to be right in the wind because it keeps all the bugs away. So that's why I the wind has picked up quite a bit since I stopped here. I've only been here for like 5 minutes, but big difference in the wind and waves. Right around the corner there, that's where it opens up, and that's a bigger, long, super straight section, and I think the wind's just going to be tunneling in there, but I'm going to go check that out right now. Yeah, if it gets too bad, I'll have to wait. If you look straight ahead, I know if you guys can see that, but there's little white caps all over this part of the lake. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this part. Yeah, you know what? Not worth it. Yeah, these waves are picking up quick. Looks nice and sheltered. I'll go check it out. Maybe I'll stay here for the night. Maybe I'll just hide out here till the wind dies down, if it does at all. Not a horrible sight, but it's not great either. And my least favorite part about it is that it looks right out over this lodge. They got these pretty tall rocks on either side, and the view goes straight out right toward the lodge. I personally don't really like to see lodges when I'm on a canoe trip. I like to have the feeling that I'm somewhere remote and far away from people. I'm just having a quick, simple lunch. Doesn't that look healthy? Just cheese and pepperette on the rack. I'm getting impatient here. I just had a little rainfall. It's a big cloud that came over. I don't really like this campsite. I don't really want to stay here unless I really have to. It's too early in the day. The wind kind of comes and goes right now. So I think I'm just gonna work my way down slowly down the west arm of the French River here. And if it's too bad, I'm just gonna come back here. This part is where it gets a little more interesting. Wavy and windy. Along this stretch is not a campsite. I'd like to find that and take a little break. That was a tough paddle. Well, this is kind of the halfway point of where I wanted to get today, like in the last arm. So there's probably another 2.5 kilometers, but that's nothing. If I leave early tomorrow morning, I'll be just fine. Here's the campsite. It's a big flat ground here. Well, it's a little slope, but I think I'll probably put up my tent in this spot here. Well, you can tell this is probably used quite a bit. Little fish cleaning station. I can just picture 10 people there filleting fish all at the same time. Good big fire pit here. And I got steak for tonight, so I need a good fire pit. So this will do. There's the washrooms right there. Looks decent. Spider. It looks pretty new, but I don't know if I trust sitting on it because it's kind of, I don't know. It's only like half covering the hole. I would say that right there, some moose poop. Little moose poops. This all looks pretty neat. Oh, there's more. There's a bunch more. Maybe we'll see George the moose. I think it's time I give the canoe a little bit of love. Time to start working on dinner. I'm gonna make a campfire for my steak, potatoes, and red pepper and onion. I don't really see any birch bark around here. I'm gonna make a feather stick and do it that way. I want to try to start all my fires just with my fire steel. So I should be able to get some nice, beautiful shavings off of here. See all these thin ones? They will catch fire. It's about 10 at night, and I just spotted this lunar moth. Check this out. Probably just came out. What a beautiful paddle this morning so far. Wow. This is like 4 hours away from my place. I can't believe I've never been here. It's incredible. I'm just coming up to my first portage of the whole trip. One of 3. And it's a dashing 10 meters. It's just some waterfalls. So I'm going around. They can't be very high though, 10 meters at most. That's if the portage is straight down. There it is. I like these portages. This is awesome. Just having a quick look at the falls here. They're pretty neat. They're pretty cool. No fish. That's okay. What an amazing, beautiful area. I'm gonna go back in the canoe. I'm gonna lounge around here for a little bit, maybe do a couple more casts, and I'm gonna have a little bit of food. It's probably, what time is it? Maybe 8, if that. Maybe 7:30. I don't even know. Probably about 8. And then on we go, on to Georgian Bay. Should be able to make that no problem today. Floating down the river. Maybe I'll float all the way down to Georgian Bay. I'm just gonna go to the shore and walk over there and see what it looks like. So this is what I'm looking at right here. Nothing too crazy. I can't really see the other side of this little island, but this side I think is okay. There we go. Oh, that's fun. It is fun. I probably shouldn't be doing it with a wooden boat. Beautiful. I'm gonna leave him be. All right, I'll move on. Amazing. Sounds so prehistoric, doesn't it? Oh, pretty. Yay! Fish on. Fish on. And what is it? It is a pike, of course. Of course it's a pike. Why is it always gonna be pike? He splashed me. Hey! My first French river fish. Not very big, but that's okay. This is a pretty one. Very pretty. Go, bud. Off you go. Go. There we go. Got everything? I think so. Go. There's one little dead tree, but step over that. There we go. So I came out of here, and there's that strip of rock, and this strip, it's like a little bay, or like a portage bay, like a little portage bay. But yeah, it's all very shallow here and here, so you see one clear little canal. Beautiful day. So I'm on the cross channel now. So I was going south through the old Voyageur channel, and after most of those swifts, I turned left onto the cross channel. So now I'm going east. I have the choice to go out to the Georgian Bay and paddle in between the islands, or even on the open part of the bay if it's not too wavy. So I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I might opt for the bay. All right, number one, the barrel. Yeah, so I'm just leaving the French River. Well, it's still French River, but this is the very last portage. Then I could paddle straight out to the bay, the Georgian Bay. So after this portage, these small rapids, I am the same water level as the Georgian Bay. And with that, actually, the fishing zones changed too. So before I was in zone 10, and now I'm in zone 14 fishing. Different regulations. Doesn't really affect me in this trip, but just something to keep in mind. It's a beautiful little ridge here. right on top of the rock ridge. Pretty easy trail to follow. And then look at the view coming out. Just beautiful. A little bit more about this barrel that's on my back. Not the barrel so much, but the harness that's holding the barrel. It's made by Ostrom Outdoors, and they make this pack. They designed this pack. This is their voyageur harness, voyageur barrel harness, and oh man, is it ever nice. I don't know how many of you ever carried a 60-liter barrel full of food on your back, but I can tell you what a difference it makes. Oh, I can see pike here too. Oh no, that's another bass. Oh my goodness, they're huge here. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Wow. Anyways, it's Ostrom Outdoors. This barrel pack, they make these. There's tons of padding on your back. There's a lot of adjustments to make it comfortable, and when you order it, it's actually fit the size. So you actually have to take some measurements, and yeah, they'll send you one that's made for your size, put together for your size, which is pretty amazing. Makes a really big difference. So I can I'll put my hand under here, take the strap here, and that's how I put it down, gently. It's not full right now, but I've had it full, and oh man, it's really nice, really comfortable. You can see how much padding there is. If you look from the side, this hole is super soft, nice on your back. What I find with a lot of other harnesses, that the bottom of the barrel starts digging into your tailbone, or it sits too low. And yeah, all these straps here, very nice materials, tons of adjustments. There's straps that actually go underneath the barrel as well, which I like, because I've had it once before where a barrel actually slipped out of the harness. And yeah, with this, even when the straps would loosen up a little bit, which hasn't happened to me yet, but the barrel is not going to go anywhere. So. Okay, I'm going to go back and grab the rest of my gear, my bag, and my canoe. There it is, the great Georgian Bay. For a second I thought I saw two wolves. Does this channel even go to open water? I'm not so sure. Oh, not here. Well, it sure is easy getting lost here between all the islands. Hopefully, I think I found my way now. And there's some deeper water, I think. So I got a campsite on my right here. Like, how is that even a campsite? There's absolutely nothing there except for a flat spot for a tent. I'm gonna check and see what number that is. It gives me a better idea where on the map I am. That answers that. 806. Making good progress today. Pretty happy with that. Very neat. Very, very neat. Very cool. Oh, there's a bald eagle, guys. You see? I hope you see him. Back on the water. Super cool area. Very easy to get lost. I haven't yet, but fingers crossed. And knock on wood. And I don't know where to go right now. There's like 3 different ways. Turkey vultures circling me. That's not very nice. Getting right back to the open part here. All right. Beautiful little island to go for a short walk, and you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Here's a really old fire pit. I don't know if that's ever been used. Maybe. Yeah, you can tell the rocks are blackened. But what a view, eh? What a view. Pretty amazing. So I'll walk to the other side of the island. Oh, nice big nook there. Cool. Oh, that's something steel. I wonder what that is. Iron. Oh, that could be really old. That could be really old. So nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a nice spot with a view here, which isn't very hard because I got a view from pretty much anywhere here. Anyways, I'll turn the cameras off for a minute. Here's some more of those pieces. I have no idea what that could be. No idea. Alright, enough of that. Spent about half an hour here, decent break, had a little bit of food, some water. Pulled out my water filter so I can filter some water before I get back on the river. Some nice and cold Georgian Bay water before I hit the river. You can tell a filter's easier too, it's a lot cleaner. Seems like the weather's completely died down. Just beautiful. That right there is the sound of a beaver. 100%. That sound never gets old. Going about the same speed as the wind in the exact same direction. Can't get any better than that. Well, I found something cool here. Not sure yet what it is, but there. Here's some old little building. And this is an old logging town that operated from 1872 to about 1922. I see more going in here. This is all collapsed. I'm sure these were all these stones were used for building. This is very cool. Look how thick those walls were. This all collapsed here. Just look how thick that was. That's unreal. That's like, I don't know, at least 2 feet thick. I think, oh, here you go. Wow. I'm not going in there just in case, but I can stick my GoPro in there. I wonder what this was. What do you think this would have been? I always want to know everything. Sick, eh? There's like a little piece of a rail. That's neat. A small rail. I actually found a pail or a bucket or whatever it is. It says the Gurney Foundry Limited, Makers Toronto. Toronto. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is old barrel strap. And this would have been part of the barrel. Like that. That's cool. You'd think there'd be more boards. Yeah. Very cool. Cool find. Oh good, my canoe's still there. Look what else I found there. W. Hamilton MFG. That was a very neat little adventure. See, that's all I saw. That. And then I found a whole building. Maybe I would have seen it if I paddled by. Where's this portage then? Okay, I'm hoping that this is a portage around these swifts. They're too strong for me to paddle up against, so I'm gonna go check that out. Alright, so lining isn't gonna work. So I'm actually on the shore. I found an old portage. I don't think it's used very much, but it's pretty rough, guys. Oh, I'm going the wrong way already. It is pretty steep up. It's gonna be a tough one with the canoe. There's my trail, and it's like 45 degrees up. A little staircase, but big steps. Big steps. Even with the pack, this one especially is going to be a tough one. Oh. But nothing's undoable. I see the trail. More steep staircase right along the edge. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Ready? Here we go. A lot of climbing and steep ones too. Well, those sausages are gonna taste awesome tonight. That's for sure. Alright, that was probably the toughest part. I hope you can see how narrow this is right here. About half of the width of a canoe. There. Alright. I'm good. Oh. Alright. Okay. Now I'm good. That's some big rapids over there, I think. I'm in the eddy of it. And my campsite's right on my right side here. Oh, well, I made it to camp. Oh, it's a beautiful rock ledge. Nice spot. I like it a lot. I'm happy I pushed on. The other day I had to settle for a campsite I didn't like because of the wind, and this time I decided I'll pick a nice one and I'll fight for it. Look at these rapids, guys. That's wicked. So this is what I'm portaging around tomorrow. That's amazing. That's very pretty. Alright, I'm gonna get set up. I'm gonna get cooking because I'm starving. I'm so hungry. It is, let me see what time it is. I'm guessing it's 5 o'clock. 10 to 5. I woke up at 5 this morning and I've been going ever since. Good day. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm beat, but this is what I like. Days like this where weather is in my favor, everything works in my favor, and I can keep going all day long. Those are the days I live for. I just love that. I can just go and go forever, almost, till it's dinner time. 5 of them. And I probably will eat all of them. Turn it frequently. Oh, they're gonna... Yeah, I probably will eat all of them. I'm starving. I just realized I only have 15 kilometers left to Hartley Bay, roughly. And yeah, I might just paddle that tomorrow and go back home. Pretty quick. But I think earlier today I mentioned the way I really like traveling is when days like this where conditions are so that I can just keep going all day long, and I love those days. I love those, and I don't want to stop. I don't want to be held back. I don't want to set up camp just because I plan to stay at that site, or you know, if I feel like going, I just want to keep going. To me, that's the fun part. So maybe not everyone agrees, and that's okay. That is okay. This is kind of what I like to do, my style. French River, Provincial Park. Look at that. What a beauty. I think it's time. I'm gonna go lay down, get settled in my tent. Maybe I'll show you the inside of my tent for a change. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, here we go. Hi. So this is my tent right here. Where to start? First, on the door. That's the view from now. A sleeping pad under here. It's a Climate V, Climate Static V, or whatever it's called. It's insulated, and I love it. I love it. And I just have a wool blanket over top. I don't actually have a sleeping bag with me this time. And then by the door, I always have my water bottle, my bear spray, my knife. I never leave my knife on my belt when I stay in my tent, because I don't ever want to poke my my little air mattress. And there's my hat, and then right behind my hat is all my rain gear, just in case if I have to go out, if it starts raining, to do whatever. I just have a couple of things. So I got my phone, some GoPro batteries charging here, and my big camera, my Canon, is in there. I have a towel. Underneath my plaid shirt is my bag that I have all my clothes in. I use that as a pillow at night. And then if you look at the ceiling, there's my satellite messenger, a little lantern, which is really nice to have, and then my GPS here, which is a Garmin eTrax 30, I think it is. Yeah, 30X. So that's about it. Not a whole lot going on in here. I always have my map in here, and I kind of study it for what I want to do the next day. I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the night and probably fall asleep while reading my book here. I think that's what I usually do, so yeah, it's not a bad way to go and fall asleep. Like listening to these rapids, the white noise, is perfect. That's only gonna help. So just a matter of time. So have a good night. I feel like this portage is going to be a fun one. On to the portage. It's only like 300 meters over that way. So, very short paddle. Hopefully it's a little bit less treacherous terrain than this campsite. And right at the other end of the portage, there's another one of those big steam engines laying there. Maybe we'll go explore that. You can tell something's been eating a lot of these. Holy, there's so many. Probably raccoon. That's my guess. They're just everywhere. There's another pile here. Look at that, eh? That's crazy. It's laying on its right side, so it used to be this way. That's the top right here, and the bottom right here. You can see there was like a door on here. There's the hinges right there, and there's a latch to close the door. And you can tell actually, probably a really big fat raccoon lives in here. Very cool. And how the hell did they get it up here in this beautiful, amazing area? Whoa, what is that? What is that? What in the world? So this is what I saw sticking out of the water. I want to have a good look from underwater with the GoPro. Looks like that's part of a steam engine again, and a little bit more parts. I think maybe part of an old ship or boat or something, and looks like an old winch. Picture of Baldy right over my head. Straight ahead is the eastern outlet, and to the left is the main outlet. To the right, it goes toward Bass Lake, which I think is still the main outlet. I'm really liking the French River. It's a beautiful area, but if I go back by myself, I probably want to do maybe even the whole French River, all the way from Lake Nipissing. And I know there's some white water and stuff on the way. There's 2 otters right on the campsite here. See the camping sign? There he goes. There it is, Hartley Bay. Straight ahead, almost there. Lots of canoes ready for the season. Now here's the French River one more time. I'm on my drive home already. And I hope you enjoyed this trip like I did. I went through the distance a lot faster than I thought I would, and that's okay. I just like to make the distance, and if the days are good and everything's in my favor, I like to just keep going. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I got a 4-hour drive home. Here's my my truck, the canoe all loaded on top. And if you're new to my channel, have a look at my other videos. There's lots more to come, and hit the subscribe button. See you next time, guys.